Rangers fans were furious as Russell Martin's men quickly went 3 goals behind against Club Brugge in their Champions League qualifier. Barely 3 minutes were on the clock when a huge confusion between Nasser, Djiga and Jack Butland allowed Romeo Vermant to chip the goalkeeper to take the lead on Tuesday 19th of August. Just 3 minutes later, the Gers found themselves 2 goals behind as a completely unmarked Jordan Spaliers scored from a set-piece situation, and Brandon Michel made it 3 after some slack defending outside the penalty area. While there were positive signs in the final third from Nico Raskin, Joe Rothwell, and Djiga, it was ultimately far too little too late from the Light Blues in the first leg clash. Quickly showing their frustrations at home, supporters began walking out at Ibrox after the third goal, and it was difficult to condemn their actions following the opening few minutes. Rangers thrashed by Club Brugge. Speaking live on BBC Radio Scotland, 19th of August, 8:20 p.m, shouting over loud boos after the third goal, commentator Andrew Petrie said, "Brandon Michel absolutely rockets one in from the edge of the box. And the boos and the jeers ring down around Ibrox, and some fans, after less than 20 minutes, have seen enough." To which ex-Light Blues man Stephen Thompson said, "You can't blame them, to be honest with you." 3-0 down, 19 minutes in, again, defensively not good enough from Rangers. The strike is incredible. Again, you can go back and look at 3 separate occasions did not clear the ball from the edge of their box or from the danger area. Look at it, 6s and 7s. No goalies saving that. It's an unbelievable strike. But there is so much wrong with this defensive performance. Russell Martin already under pressure at Ibrox. Following the draw to Dundee, Rangers fans were already at Martin's throat, suggesting that the manager would be sacked by Halloween, and the new owners have been left with a decision to make. 49ers Enterprises, fronted by Parag Marathe and Andrew Kavanagh, have only been in charge since the summer, making multiple changes on the pitch and behind the scenes. But frustrations continue. Philippe Clement was hounded out of Ibrox, and while Barry Ferguson was a much popular figure, even he had his doubters during a very short spell as manager. The former Southampton man has been extremely honest, and Martin has now been backed to complete a clear-out of the dressing room by Keith Wyness when speaking to Football Insider. After the first 45 minutes against Club Brugge, it remains to be seen which players even have a future in Scotland, but a change in the dugout seems unlikely, even with the fan revolt. Supporters would quite happily pick out which players need to be replaced immediately, but sadly for the Gers, it is not as simple as bringing a whole squad of new stars in.